This is probably one of the weirdest platinums, if not the weirdest platinum I have in my trophy list right now.
Oops, I hit the wrong button. Oops.
And just in case if you're wondering what this game is, or if you've seen it by the thumbnail or the title of the video, depending on what I want to call this, it is Police Simulator Patrol Officers. Now, the reason I'm saying it's weird because it's hard to explain. The dialogue in this game pisses me off, and I get it. It's a simulator game. I know that the voices, it's it's like the it's it's almost like you're listening to an AI talk, which I guess that's exactly what it is, because it's and another thing that really pisses me off is almost every time you stop a character, they say the exact same thing. And I even played this with Iron Outlaw, and you may see him in my playthrough of this. That's going to be popping up on screen. And what made the game just a little bit tolerable is the fact that I ran around with a beaver head the whole game. Well, maybe except the beginning of the game, but like I changed it to the beaver head because I wanted to make things interesting, and I thought it'd be funny to be a police officer with a beaver head on my head. At least I think it was a beaver head. I ain't played the game in a little bit, so.
This dude literally has a cucumber in his pocket.
The one where you got to turn in people speeding, that can be a pain. And there was one more, I just don't remember what it was. That was a pain. Maybe it'll come to me, but it was there was one time where, and this one is on me. I will definitely take the blame on this one. There was one point in the game where it like I didn't pay attention to what the map icon, because on some of the missions or the campaigns, whatever, you can drive a car. The others where you literally just have to stand there and run the entire time. Well, I didn't pay attention, and I pretty much ran for an hour, not knowing what to do because I'm a goober, you know. So I just took a quick sip of my tea there. But this game, from the start, I knew was going to be bad. Now, I will say this. I would rather play this game than a couple others that are coming up for the next video. Well, maybe not the next video, but like when I'm not a big I accidentally hit my microphone. I'm not a big simulator or simulation fan when it comes to games. So like, you know, your police simulator, your farming simulator, um, all that. I'm just not a fan of it. Never have been. And I'm not gonna say I never will, because there's always that chance. So I honestly don't know what else to talk about on this game, other than the fact that I am a terrible cop when it comes to this game. Found that out the hard way. I arrested people on accident by pushing the wrong buttons. I arrested people for the wrong things because I didn't pay attention to what they had. Ooh, before I end the video, there was one more thing that I caught on to. So a lot of the times in this game, it'll say that they have a permit to carry a weapon. However, when you go looking at more information on their license, it'll say no, but on the permit, it'll say yes. And there was one that I found to where it said the permit for the weapon was expired, and they weren't allowed to carry that they were not allowed to carry a weapon. Hey, to each their own, I guess. But this one's going to be a little bit on the shorter side just because of the fact that I honestly don't really know what else to talk about. Other than that, it wasn't that great. Now, from now on, I am going to start rating my, not only the gameplay, but the platinum as well, or like other. Now, like I said, there are some games that don't have platinum. This one in particular, I'm gonna give it a D. It's not good, not good, and I will be doing a tier list on uh, the other games too that I've platinum so far. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. I know this was a little bit on the shorter side. My content has been a little bit on the shorter side. The next video, you will see me wearing the same exact clothes because I'm doing another one right after this one. So I'm gonna get out of here. And yeah, hopefully I go over a better game. And my dog just barked in the background. Anyway, I'm out of here. Ow.